Hello everybody, Mr. Montgomery again. Today we're on lesson 3-4 and we're on page 121. And let me write it a little bit bigger for you. Page 121. Make a little chart real quick. So we have a 1 in our hundreds place, a 2 in our tens place, and a 1 in our ones place. 121. So if you don't have your robot turtle book open yet, make sure you get it open. Turn to page 121. And if you need to, of course, pause the video like always. But if you're already open to that page, let's keep going. And we're going to read this little story problem and find out what exactly we're doing. Be ready to draw because we're going to have to draw a little quick picture too. Okay, so it says, Carlos and I each pick 5 strawberries. What doubles fact shows how many strawberries we have in all? So if they each pick 5 strawberries, how many strawberries should we draw in? Oh, I forgot to write their names. Let's say this is Carlos, right? And then I'll give this girl a name. Let's just call her Alice. So if they each pick 5, how many strawberries should be in Carlos's basket? There should be 5, right? Because that's the number that they told us. So let's go ahead and draw 5 strawberries. We'll just do circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if Carlos has 5, how many strawberries should Alice have? Well, if they have the same number, right? If they each pick 5, that means they have the same number. So Alice should also have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we need to figure out a number sense to know how many they have in all. And when we see these words in all, what does that mean we're going to do? Use a plus sign and make a big number? Or are we going to use a minus sign and make a small number? If you're pointing to the plus sign, you are 100% correct. We need to figure out a number sense. So right up here, I'm going to make one. Make a space for a number. Then our plus sign. Another space for a number. Our epic equal sign. And then our answer line. So what number goes on the first line? Well, we could just put Carlos's number, so we need to count how many strawberries he has. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 goes on the first line. What number goes on the second line? Well, it's going to be 5 again because they have the same number of strawberries, right? And now we just need to figure out how many in all. So we just count all the strawberries together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 5 plus 5 is 10. And is this a doubles fact or not a doubles fact? This definitely is a doubles fact because we see a 5 in the first spot and we also see a 5 in the second spot. So we're using number 5 twice. But then it says, there's another part to this little story problem. It says, if I pick one, circle that number 1, one more strawberry, how could you find how many strawberries in all? There's those words in all again. So we're actually going to make a whole new number sentence in a second. So Alice is the one talking. So if she picks one more strawberry, well, so she's getting more. I'm going to change my color here. That means we need to draw one more strawberry. Boom. If you would like to use a different color, if you have a crayon on you, you can use it. But now we need to figure out what number sentence this makes now. So we need to make our number lines again. So we have blank plus blank equals some number. So what we do first is we need to look at Carlos's basket again and think about how many strawberries he has. Well, earlier we already counted 5. So this first line is 5. But how many strawberries does Alice have now? Well, she has one more. And she had 5 a second ago. So 1 more than 5 is... well, it's 6. And if you're not sure, you can always use the picture to help you. That's why we make them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they want to know, how could the number sense from before help us solve this one? Well, we know that 5 plus 5 is 10, right? We already figured that out. And instead of 5 plus 5, we now have 5 plus 6. Okay? But 6 is just 1 more than 5. So if she just has 1 more, we just have to figure out what is 1 more than 10. What is 1 more than 10? If you're not sure, start counting your numbers. 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can actually use a doubles fact to help us solve a near doubles fact. So if a number changes just by 1 more, well, then your answer will just be 1 more bigger. That's it. That's all they're really trying to get through to you. But if this is confusing, you don't have to use these mental math tricks. You can still use a quick picture or a number line if that works the best for you. But if you're okay with using some mental math tricks, feel free to use this near doubles fact trick to help you do math very quickly. Alright, so let's practice this a little bit more. Let's go to the next page, which is page 122. Alright everyone, so here's what page 122 looks like. We have that girl from the last page, and we have some cube towers showing us some doubles facts and some near doubles facts. And I'm going to walk through number 1 with you so you know exactly what they want us to do with these problems. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to just count the one color. So for the number 1, it's just the purple ones. So let's count this part. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So our first number is 5. So that first set of purple is going to go in that first space. Next, we need the other set of purple. Just the purple. We're ignoring the blue for now. And the second set of purple has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a doubles fact. Okay? We could already tell that the purple is going to be a doubles fact because they're about the same length. And we already know that 5 plus 5 is 10. But now they want us to solve 5 plus 7. And we can look up here and see that 7 is just 2 more cubes. So what is 2 more than 10? If you need to write it out, you can. You could just write, start with 9, 10, 11, 12. So 2 more than 10 is 1, 2, it's 12. So that's their little mental math trick that they want us to use to solve these kinds of problems. If this is too tough for you to process, don't worry about it. Use your number line. Okay, don't get stressed out. If this is a little too weird sounding, just use your number line. So I want you guys, we're going to do this in parts. So first thing we're going to do is figure out what the doubles fact is for number 2. Remember, we're just counting the green for our doubles facts, okay? So I'm going to give you guys a quick minute. Go ahead and solve the doubles fact for number 2. Okay, so if you're still working on the doubles fact part for number 2, go ahead, pause the video, and take your time. Let's figure out together what it is. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is the first part. And the second part we know has to be 8 too, because it's a doubles fact. And you can see that they are the same length. Okay? They both stop at the same part. So 8 plus 8, well, you just count all the cubes together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 8 plus 8 is 16. Now they're showing you, so if 8 plus 8 is 16, 8 plus 9 must be what? Now 9 is just one more than 8. So just think, if 9 is one more than 8, then what should our answer be for this number sentence? Since we know 8 plus 8 is 16. Just think to yourself, what is one more than that? Go ahead and write down your answer really quick. Alright, you got it? Okay, so one more than 16 is 17. Okay, so we can see right here that 8 and 8 is the same, but 8 and 9, when we match these up, it's just one more. So if the number sentence has a number that's just one more, the answer will just be one more. And that's all. Okay? But again, if this is too weird sounding for you, and it's a little confusing, just use the picture or your number line to solve it. Okay? Don't feel like you have to use this if it's too awkward. So let's go ahead and do one more together on page 123. Okay, so you can see that on page 123 it's a little different. We don't have pictures this time, but of course you can make yourself a little quick picture if that helps. With just, some little dots, and you can make it next to the number. I'll show you that when we go over these together. But we are going to do number 3, and we're going to do it in 2 different parts, okay? I'm going to draw a little squiggle line in between. So first, I just want you to solve 7 plus 7. Use whatever you're comfortable with when you solve any addition problem. If you're going to use a quick picture or a number line or whatever it is you like to do, go ahead and use that method and solve 7 plus 7. Okay, now if you're still working on this first part of number 3, go ahead, pause the video, take your time, and then when you're all set, you can press play. So let's go over this together. Now, there's a few ways we could solve this. We could use a number line, or we can make a quick picture. I'll do both really quick. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, solve this using a number line, because I know a lot of us like to do that. So remember, our first number is 7, so we start at 7. Our second number is 7, so we make 7 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I stop. I land on 14. So 7 plus 7 is 14. You could also make some quick dots. First number is 7, so you make 7 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our second number is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you would just count the dots up, which is still 14. So we figured out our doubles fact. 7 plus 7 is 14. Now we need to figure out our near doubles fact, which is 8 plus 7. So how much bigger is 8 than 7? Just one more, right? Just one more bigger. So that's your little hint on how to solve this next part. Go ahead and solve this part right here, 8 plus 7. We already did our doubles fact. You can use this to help you, or you can use the number line, whichever one. Alright, if you're still working on this part, pause the video, take your time. If you're all set and you finished, let's go over it. So 8 is 1 more than 7, right? Because we have 7 and 7. That switched over. But when we try to put the 7 over, they just made it 1 bigger. So our answer should be 1 bigger also. You can check this on the number line. So if we take 1 more jump on our number line, then we land on 15. So 1 more than 14 is 15. And you can even check that with your picture too. Watch this. I will switch colors and I'll add 1 more to the top. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No matter how you do it, you will get the same answer. So just use what's comfortable for you and make sure you take your time, okay guys? So that's the end of the video. I hope that you're understanding what is going on here. I hope that you're adding up to 20 pretty well, okay? But we're going to keep practicing, so don't worry if you're having a little bit of trouble. If you're not in my classroom, make sure you let your teacher know that the video is over. Ask what they would like you to do for your independent work. But for my class, I would like you to do number 4 all the way through number 8 completely on your own. And then I will be collecting the workbooks at the back table. Alright? So if you have any questions, let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.